There are moments when God whispers. There are moments when He nudges. And then there are moments when He shakes you in your sleep, because the message cannot wait until morning. Some dreams are not random. Some dreams are not psychological noise. Some dreams are divine alarms sent from God to warn, protect, and redirect you before something dangerous unfolds. If you've ever woken up from a dream that felt too intense, too symbolic, or too real to ignore, chances are heaven was trying to get your attention. Today I'm going to walk you through 5 dreams God uses as warnings and what He expects you to do when you have them. These dreams appear in the lives of believers all around the world, and they often show up right before a major turning point, good or bad. God is speaking even while you sleep. The question is, are you listening? Before we dive in, if you want greater clarity from God in this season, type "Lord, speak to me clearly" in the comments. Don't forget to like and hit subscribe to join our community of God lovers. Now, let's get started. If you've ever dreamed that you were falling, off a building, off a cliff, or just endlessly dropping through darkness, this dream carries a powerful warning. Falling dreams are not about your physical safety. They are about your spiritual footing. They often appear when a believer is drifting from obedience, drifting from prayer, drifting from the path God originally set. Scripture warns us in 1 Corinthians 10 verse 12, "If you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall." It's possible to look stable on the outside while crumbling on the inside. And God in His mercy uses dreams like this to reveal instability that you might be ignoring while awake. Maybe you stopped praying consistently. Maybe you compromised in an area you thought didn't matter. Maybe you are leaning more on your own understanding than on God's wisdom. Falling dreams scream, you are slipping. Catch yourself before the impact. This dream is not sent to condemn you. It is sent to realign you. It is God saying, return to the last instruction I gave you. Go back to the foundation you abandoned. Let me stabilize what is shaking. If you've ever had this dream, it's time for a spiritual reset. The second warning dream comes through floods, violent waves, or rising water that feels terrifying. Water in Scripture can symbolize refreshing and life. But in a dream, when the water is uncontrollable, violent, or overwhelming, it becomes a warning of spiritual, emotional, or moral overflow. Some people dream that floodwaters chase them. Others dream they're drowning. Others see water rising so fast they can't escape. These dreams reveal that something in your life is building up, emotionally, spiritually, or relationally, and if you do not address it, it will break the boundaries of your peace. Genesis 6 reminds us that the flood was not random. It was a response to something that had gotten completely out of order. In the same way, flood dreams show up when a part of your life is out of alignment. Hidden sin, avoided conversations, emotional overload, bondage you haven't confronted, anger you've suppressed, a relationship God told you to cut off but you keep entertaining. The water rises as a picture of consequences rising, and here is God's message: deal with it before it drowns you. These dreams are God's way of saying, stop avoiding what you need to address. Put up spiritual walls. Protect your soul. The third dream is one many believers fear. Dreams where wild animals chase you, snakes attack you, or dark demonic figures appear. Listen to me. These dreams are not random nightmares. They are spiritual warnings. They indicate warfare taking place against your destiny, your peace, or your calling. 1 Peter 5 verse 8 tells us plainly, your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Sometimes the enemy prowls in real life. Sometimes he prowls through dreams. When you see lions, wolves, snakes, or demonic shadows in a dream, God is exposing what the enemy is planning. He is revealing where attacks are coming from. He is alerting you to spiritual contamination, whether it's the people around you, the influences you've opened your spirit to, or habits that are giving the enemy access. But here's the key. This dream is not meant to scare you. It is meant to equip you. God is saying, wake up, fight back, stand your ground. It means you need to pray more intentionally. You may need to fast. You may need to take authority over your home, your mind, and your environment. You may need to close doors you opened. This dream is not a threat, it's an invitation to warfare. This next dream surprises people. Dreams where your teeth fall out, or your hair sheds in clumps, or your appearance changes drastically in a way that feels scary. Many shrug these dreams off as stress. But spiritually, these dreams point to lost strength, lost confidence, or lost authority. In Scripture, teeth represent power, speech, and wisdom. Hair represents strength, glory, and spiritual covering, just like Samson, whose hair was the symbol of his God-given power. When teeth or hair fall out in a dream, God is showing you something is draining your spiritual edge. Maybe discouragement has worn you down. Maybe you've been giving too much of yourself without replenishing. Maybe sin, compromise, or exhaustion has thinned your authority. Maybe people are pulling from you but not pouring back into you. This dream means you are not as strong as you were. Something is weakening you. Pay attention before your strength collapses completely. God sends this dream to warn you before burnout becomes breakdown, before compromise becomes captivity, before small cracks become a spiritual collapse. If you've had this dream, it's time to pull back, breathe, and let God restore what life is draining. Getting value so far? Now is a good time to hit that subscribe button. This is one of the most sobering dreams believers report. You see people ascending, being taken, or caught up, and you're left behind. No matter how many times you have it, the feeling is the same: terror, regret, and a deep sense of "I wasn't ready." Let me be clear. This dream is not God threatening you. It is God waking you up. Matthew 25 tells the story of 10 virgins, 5 wise, 5 foolish. The foolish ones were not evil. They were simply unprepared. They fell asleep spiritually. They drifted. They got distracted. And when the moment came, they weren't ready. Missing the rapture dreams mean you are drifting farther than you realize. Wake up, get back to obedience, return to your first love. These dreams show you the gap between where you think you are spiritually and where you actually are. They are merciful alarms from a God who refuses to let you sleep through your destiny. Now that we've explored the dreams, let's ask the deeper question. Why does God warn us in dreams at all? Scripture gives the answer in Job 33 from verse 14 through to 18. It says God speaks in a dream, in a vision of the night, to warn a person, to keep them from falling into the pit. Warning dreams are acts of love. They are heaven's way of protecting you from unseen danger, wrong decisions, deceivers and manipulators, spiritual traps, emotional harm, sinful habits, premature destruction. Sometimes God speaks while you are awake, but you're too distracted to hear him. So he waits until your body is still, but your spirit is open. Dreams become God's nighttime surveillance system, revealing what your natural eyes missed. When God gives you a warning dream, he's not judging you. He's saving you. After a warning dream, take these 4 steps. Step 1. Pause and pray for clarity. Ask God, what are you showing me? Step 2. Perceive. Look honestly at your life. What situation, relationship, habit, or emotion connects to the dream? Step 3. Correct the issue. Every warning dream comes with an instruction. Obey it. Step 4. Pivot. Make the practical changes. Set boundaries, clean your environment, return to prayer, reconnect with Scripture, or walk away from what God is exposing. Dreams are only warnings. Your actions are what create safety. A warning ignored becomes a consequence embraced, but a warning obeyed becomes protection received. Let me leave you with this. God warns because he loves you. He sees what you cannot see. He knows what you do not know, and he will interrupt your sleep if it means preserving your destiny. If any of these dreams sound familiar, don't take them lightly. Pay attention, pray, realign. God is calling you closer. If this message spoke to you, type "Speak Lord, I'm listening," and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on teachings that help you grow in wisdom, discernment, and spiritual clarity, like this one.